Hello, this is Michele Knight. This is the astrological update for Scorpio for the whole of 2012. Now, obviously, it's just a short blast of some of the fabulousness of 2012, so I can't possibly fit it all in 3 or 4 minutes. But there are a couple of things that I want to mention which are really exciting and important. Now, one of the most fundamentally astonishing things about 2012 is that we have this great, exciting, important happening, which I am totally excited about. In fact, I feel it's the reason that all our souls are here on earth at this time, and that is because Neptune, the planet of spiritual enlightenment, the planet of empathy, the planet of also delusion and debauchery, is going into Pisces, which is its spiritual home. And being there, it gives us all the opportunity to evolve our spirit and to come into our power and to learn the soul lesson we were really born to learn. And this is it, baby. It's all kicking off in February. So what does it mean to you? Well, your Neptune is going to be in the 5th house. Now, the 5th house, good news for you, is all about pleasure. It's also about drama and families and fun, and you coming into your confidence, and you coming into your creative confidence, and you feeling secure enough to step forward in life, and also to be much more confident in the way that you relate to other people. On a grander scale, as it is Neptune, it allows you to also be a bit of a mentor for other people and support other people in their dreams. It does urge you a bit of caution when it comes to your family or the people around you, though, because there's a part of you that the Neptune might go to your head and you'll think, whatever they want to do, anything is possible. And while indeed this is a magical truth that anything is possible, if somebody has a dream that is highly unlikely or is actually then barking up the wrong tree, then you've got to be careful that you're not encouraging them or actually getting down on your hands and knees and joining in the barking, because that isn't right. And you're a very loyal person, and if you adore someone, you can support them all the way. So try not to get confused and lost in the illusion that is Neptune, but keep your dreams pure, keep your confidence high, and trust that there is a deep awakening within your soul that's drawing you out to allow you to be the confident, courageous, and secure soul that really you are within. Now, the main theme of this year, other than that for you, is relationships, and it's all very full on. For the first 6 months of the year, you've got Jupiter, the planet of good fortune, in your 7th house of relationships. Something has been stirring and something has been shifting in your relationships for some time. And this year is really when you step through into your power, your sexual power, hopefully, your emotional power, your spiritual power, and you're building up a much more solid relationship with yourself. Possibly you haven't been honest with yourself for certain parts of your life, and maybe you haven't even been honest in relationships because you've been holding back, or you've had a lot of fears and insecurity and self-doubt. However, you're determined this year, you're courageous enough this year, thanks to Neptune, thanks to Jupiter, to go, do you know what, I'm going to go for it, I'm going to open up in my relationships. And that's not just romantic relationships, it's relationships with people at work, it's relationships with your friends, and your relationship to yourself. You're going to confront some of those fears. And you should find this year that a lot of the things that you have been fearing are really not that bad. It's like you see a big monster, but you remove the curtain and really there's a tiny little shadow kitten there and not the monster fear you thought was there. So be brave and be courageous this year. What else have you got going on? Oh yes, from April, you have Venus in the 8th house, and you also have an energy of 8th house around that time that makes you really intense when it comes to relationship, and it may bring up a few of those old patterns or a few of those old insecurities or ways of being. Now, I believe they're coming up so that you can overcome them, transform them, shine a light on them. But it might not be that easy, because there's a part of you that may be thinking about an old relationship or what effect a relationship had on you. And you may start to feel yourself shackled by some love tie from the past. Really, I would imagine, I don't know, it's your life journey, but it's probably there for you to release in some way. And certainly if you are going to go back, it has to be under totally different terms. You know, if there's been a relationship where you felt very hurt, you're suddenly looking at yourself and going, what is my responsibility in that? And finding the key to unlock you from the prison, the blame, the self-punishment, the judgment of them. You're being released from that, but it could be a slightly rocky road, or for 3 or 4 months when you really are going deep within yourself and thinking about things. Or you might have met someone with that Jupiter in good fortune, suddenly got a bit insecure and decide to cling on or be jealous or possessive or suspicious. All of these things are shadow sides that you're clearing through, and it's, you know, it's boring for you, it's exhausting for you, and you can let it go now. And this whole year is about letting go those fears and just being you, being the wonderful, fabulous, sexy, charismatic, glowing Scorpio that you are within. You don't have to hide that light under a bushel anymore. No, it's time to shine. And, you know, if you are frightened of someone rejecting you, it doesn't matter. They're not for you. Move on to the next one, because there are certainly plenty of opportunities this year. What else? There's a full moon on May the 6th, which is great because you are filled with love and you're feeling quite confident. You're feeling quite sexy and you're feeling like you can really kind of make an impact on the world, and that's again you coming into your power. And there's a new moon on November the 13th, which is actually emotionally fulfilling, brings you a cosmic dream and a great gift. Ultimately, this year is about finding your confidence, not being frightened to shine your light, allowing yourself to be the unique soul that you are, being courageous. And you know what? Neptune in the 5th house is urging you to play and have fun and have a good time. But it's also saying to you, do not lose yourself in just having fun and that being almost like an addiction. And there is a little bit of a danger of that, because the good times you're going to be having are sprinkled with a little fairy dust of that Neptune magic. So it feels fabulous to have a good time and go out there. Anyway, really, I wish you from my heart the most beautiful and stunning year. May you have confidence, may you have abundance, may you have joy. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon.